Money doesn't mean you left survival. It just means you learn how to function within it. And just because you have money, it doesn't mean your nervous system feels safe. Wealth doesn't remove survival. It still can exist inside of it.
Because the money is a byproduct of that to which who you are in the reality that you have chosen. Okay? So even if you are $0 or a billionaire, the money is a byproduct to that to which you have chosen. So even if you become a millionaire, a billionaire, and if you are still in threat mode in terms of what you have done in hustle culture to become and you had to fight and manipulate energy tooth and nail to get where you are through survival instincts, right? You had to survive environments, you had to manipulate environments, you had to survive in environments, and you had to manipulate that's what the music industry is. That's what it's a lot of manipulation that you have to survive environment. You feel that you have to survive environments in order to climb the ladder, in order to be in certain places. So that energy is in the midst of that vibrational state is in the midst of your perception of your rise into your financial state. So that money is a reflection or a byproduct of that to which you are. So you're still in survival state, because just because you became wealthy in survival state doesn't mean that you have expanded your awareness in fifth dimensional consciousness. No, it just means that you became wealthy, and you may still be able to become triggered although you have wealth. Okay? So just because you have money doesn't mean that you are in a fifth dimensional or expanded awareness of consciousness. It's not synonymous. It's not synonymous. And I wanted to make that very clear, because a lot of people think that survival is poverty. No, survival is threat. It is a threat-based sense of understanding from a limited perception, because one is not at a capacity to have the perception, to be able to have the perception to expand their awareness, to have a realization that is not the only reality. Okay? It's just that's the reality that has been chosen, because they can't see past the reality that is chosen, and anything that comes into the midst of them trying to if they don't feel that there's no other options, then they are going to defend that reality to the best of their ability.
If this spoke to you in any way, I invite you to like, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who may resonate with this message.